Alright, it's still day 3. What's this? There's something extra in my backpack. There's a couple of batteries in there. Is there someone out there trying to help me? A guardian angel, maybe? So we got to see the man with the box in the head. He needs food. So he gave us some food, actually. See, he gave us a squid on a stick. Let's eat it. Disgusting. Did fill me up, though. He also gave us some batteries. Where are they? 2 of them. So we can put some new batteries in our flashlight. And like he said, if we ever need to see him, we can take the green pill, and then we'll go to sleep, and then we'll meet him. In fact, we're going to need to see him at least one more time, because we can interact with him in the dream. And every person we can interact with, well, we should try to give the cat, right? But we are going to use the gas tank. Okay, I swapped the old one. Now I can cook stuff. That's just about the best news in... No, it's the best news ever. Is our bucket full? No, I'll leave it here until it's full. Might have to get a real night's sleep before that will happen. But I am going to very quickly finish scavenging this level. Because we've taken out just about every monster that's in the way. I had to take the long way around. So we'll pick up the ammo. Pick up some more ammo. And the battery should be in here. And I do believe that's it. Let you be. Yeah, we got the key in here. So I think we should head home, get some real rest. The Rector, I don't think, has anything new to say to us, so just sneak around you. I'm gonna try to take it easy with the shooting. I won't stop altogether, but I'll try to use it, more when we need to. Alright, well, I want to see the man with the box on the head. So we're going to swallow the green pill. Taste it funny. Feel sleepy. I'll have a snooze. We're going to offer him the cat. Would you like this cat plush? His name is Sleepy Cat. I know his name, of course. Right. I'm sure you do. So would you like him? Could you learn to love him? I could. But I don't think it would be right. You need him on your quest after all. How do you know that? I have my ways and means. I see. There is something I can do for you. I happen to know your favorite food is, and I can help you get some. But first, remind me of something. Would you prefer meat or vegetarian? So we have the choice here to pick meat or vegetarian. The difference is really kind of, I don't know, cosmetic, thematic, because he's going to give us something special depending on whether we pick meat or vegetarian. So I'm going to pick meat. Give me the meat. I need it. Very well. Here it is then. Do we need it all at once? Wow, a burger patty. So he gave us a hamburger patty. If we picked vegetarian, he would have given us a veggie burger patty. Oh, you're too kind. I just need to find the other pieces and a way to cook it. So at this point, maybe you're getting the idea. We've got the lettuce, we've got the pickles, we've got cheese, we got a hamburger patty now. We're going to be making a hamburger at some point. This hamburger is a special New Game Plus item. It's the most filling and health restoring item you get. And it's also really, really good for your mental health. Then I'll be eating like a king. Well, you need to look after yourself. I guess I must have needed a rest. So it's day 4, and we have burger. Unbelievable. It's still perfectly fresh. A little aged maybe, but that can be good. Now I just need to cook it. Now a clever chef might just use the saucepan. But this lone survivor here, not as clever as he looks. We're going to need to find the appropriate cooking utensil. Let's see if I can get anything. Time to go out. Time to go out. Go out. Go out. There has to be a useful message in here somewhere. Well, maybe the director has something useful to say. I don't got nothing special. Maybe it's not worth visiting right now. And our diary? I should take a good rest before looking downstairs. I think it's probably in worse condition. And more dangerous. I need to find a way to the front door. But can I make it without attracting their attention? Well, that's what we're going to try to do. Now, firstly, we'll use a milk bottle to take some water. Water of life. Now, we can just drink the water, or we can use the water for stuff. One of those things we can use the water for? Watering Chuck. Looking a bit wilted there, Chuck. Let's give Chuck some water. Alright then. Stay well, buddy. When we water Chuck like that, we improve some of our mental health. I don't know how many servings of water we get in a pot at a time. My gut instinct is to say 3, but I don't know that to be the facts. Okay, it's time to go downstairs. And if I do this right, I don't have a map yet. We should only need to go down each hallway once. I got a map of Wing Court first floor. Alright, so we're there. And there are question marks. Strange. The back alley is marked on it. The front door is just around the center from here, though. And there is some more milk. And there is some ground espresso. And a mirror if we need it. Yeah, we're not going to actually use the mirror right now. We're just kind of, I don't know, I guess activating it. So that way, oh, run away. So we have new thin men down here. These thin men are, well, they're mostly the same as the thin men upstairs. But they have a trick. Their trick is they will jump on the ceiling and they will crawl around on the ceiling. That can be a problem. Mostly that they get hard to hit when they're up on the ceiling, but also that they can run behind you. I'm going to try to avoid as many of them as I can. Alright, there's one there, but there's also another one behind him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to drop 2 pieces of meat here. And that should bring them both running. I still need to be quick, because that one could finish eating before the other one gets there. And I'm still pretty close that they may get aggressive if I poke my head out. Alright, let's go. Yep, see? Okay. Now let's see if we can get you. Now that is way too close. My best bet is to wait for him to start eating and then quickly rush past. And if we take a look at our map, we made it over where we want to be. They seem to be talking about a victim of an attack, of an accident. Apparently the unnamed victim died in a bomb blast. The victim was a civilian in some war. No idea which war it's talking about. Wars are long since over. Now it's just survival. Feel pretty beat. Well, there's another mirror. Feel pretty beat. Do you want a nap already? I mean, I guess it couldn't really hurt. Well, right by the mirror. Instant coffee. Some more squid. And you know what? Let's have some cheese crackers. I gotta be careful, make sure I save at least 1 slice of cheese. It's barely food. No, not the map. Classy. Lock is broken. Can't open it. I've always hated the alley background. It's before I can remember. Don't really want to go down here. Yeah, it's probably not the safest place in the world. My flashlight's gone wrong. And the darkness closes in. Hey, what's going on here? And who is this? Where did you come from? Well, this is the white-faced man. Did I appear from nowhere? I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know what you're saying. And I really don't like it either. I don't have much to say to you. Until we meet for the 3rd time. Goodbye. And he's gone. There were some really weird, sort of heavy breathing noises. Who is that guy? Well, he left us a soda. What was that all about? Alright, we got a can of soda. Wait, it's empty. But there's something rattling in it. We got the fire door key. The fire door key here may be a reference to Silent Hill, because in Silent Hill 3 we also found a key in a soda can. Alright, we're going to look at this mirror. And because we have the fire door key, hang on, because we have the fire door key, we can now unlock this door. And we can also, oh look, more ammo. We can also unlock this door. I know you're tired. We'll take a break in a second. We're now on the other end of that hallway. I guess we'll call it the south hallway. Now there are monsters around here. Lock is broken. Can't open it. But here's what we really need to check out. This is the door that leads to the front entrance of the building. And if we try going to the left, I'm not getting any closer to that thing. There's something massive protecting this hallway. It's out of action. Might work if the emergency generator was running. So if you look in the square where we are, we drew like a picture of a big monster. Because there's a big monster in here. And that big monster is a big problem. The generator's in the basement. I need to find my way to the stairs somehow. Now if we turn on the light, this monster is going to get really aggressive and come running at us. But we'll just walk right through the door. Damn, what was that thing? It can't have been a person like the other ones. It's like the monsters are. It's like... Damn. Well, it so happens that the stairs to the basement are right here. So that huge creature in the lobby... Maybe I can get into the elevator. If I can get that working again somehow. I know it goes down to the basement anyways. Well, here it goes. Alright, so we're in the basement. Well, we're in the doors outside the basement. Need sleep. We're gonna get you sleep in 1 minute, buddy. It's sealed shut by those veins. Now, the basement is probably one of the more intimidating areas of the game. We can feel, sort of hear the big monster upstairs stomping around. And look, some distress flares. I got the distress flare. I wonder what will happen if I use it on a monster. Well, we're going to go in here first. And there's a mirror in here. There's also squid. And let's take a look at those flares. I can light my way with these. But I wonder how those creatures will react to them. Feel pretty beat. Well, we're going to take care of that in a second. The flares are tremendously useful items. They will distract the enemies for while they're burning. Can't make it out, it's too dark. I think that's a can of fruit. So the flares are good because they will distract enemies while they're burning. And that's all the enemies that happen to be nearby. Now, it doesn't do, well, it doesn't do damage really to the enemies, but it can affect them. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Okay, we're just going to eat this. Cheese with crackers. And we're going to grab the map. Now, I was saying that the basement can be one of the more intimidating areas, not just because it's dark and dangerous down here, and we can hear that big monster stomping around. There's also a lot of ways to explore, and it can be a little confusing, a little muddling, if you don't know how the map works down here. So we want to go to that question mark room. But there's a door here, and there's a pit here. Can't go any further. So I'm going to turn off the flashlight. There's a monster in here, but it's guarding something. We could stun it with a flare, or we could take it out with bullets. We don't need to deal with this oh, where are you going? Well, if you're going to go all the way over there, we'll just take the large fuse and we'll leave. I think I'm going to need this somehow. Alright, it's probably too dark for you guys to see, but we're heading back the way we can. Whoa! I'm going to put you down so I can get that fruit. These are still the thin men that will climb up on the wall. Or on the ceiling, rather. It's beans. Okay. So that shooting probably got the attention of other thin men. Sounds like one's coming for me. I don't see it. It sounds like one's coming for me. But let's zap back home. I'm doing alright. You know what? Let's get some water real quick. Because I think the bucket refills every day. A bottle of rainwater I collected myself. And we're going to drink it. Sure am thirsty. Fantastic. And I think we're going to get some rest. But first I'm going to check the radio, see if the director has anything to say. So the director should be at the point where he's got more stuff. I got something special in store for you today. Inquire within. 204. Yeah, we should. Let's go check it out real quick. And then we'll get some rest. Oh, you're still here. That's alright, you're easy to get past. No need to waste resources on you. Okay, Mr. the Director. I found this and thought of you. Wow, a kettle! I know I'm going to find a use for that. Thanks. Things might be on the up at last. If I can find some coffee. I used to like coffee before all this happened. Wait. Before what happened? All the same, don't overdo it. Look after yourself, kid. Now that I think on it, how about something to light your way? I got a bunch of flares here. I can trade them for ammo. 3 flares for 10 bullets. Sound good to you? Give me the ammo if you decide. The first 3 flares are on the house. I'm sure I can find a use for these. Thanks, Mr. Director. The Director. Sorry. Thanks, the Director. Better. Hey, I'm messing with you. Don't be so uptight, kid. See you later. Hey, everything has a way of working out, you know? So we now have 6 flares, and getting good at using the flares is going to be tremendously important for getting through the game without having to kill enemies. So we got 57 bullets, 10 in our gun, so let's give him 2. I'd like to trade this ammo for some flares. Is that okay? That'll do, thank you kindly. That'll be 10 shells for 3 flares, yes sir. Nice trading with ya. Okay, so that's a bunch of flares. I think we're at 9? 12. That should be good to get us through the basement and then some. Because I'm going to use flares to avoid some enemies, and I'll shoot some of the other ones. Take a quick look through our inventory here. Because now we can make coffee. We need more meat. And I think we'll take a blue pill before we go home. Or before we go to bed, rather. I don't have anything for y'all this time. Best coming back later. See you later. He's looking at you, kid. Alright, so now that we have... Oh, you feel close to collapsing. That's alright, we're going to get you home real quick. So now that we have the kettle and we have the pot, we can collect water and boil it to make coffee. Coffee is a good thing to have at the start of every day. It will improve our mental health a little bit, and it will also make us last longer before we get tired. But don't drink too much, I think just like soda, drinking too much coffee isn't good for you. So we've had a green dream, and we saw the man with the box on the head. Now we're going to swallow a blue pill, and we're going to go see the sitting man again. Yuck. I need to sleep that off. I'm losing it here. Well, let's get some rest. I'll have a snooze. Well, tell me what this is all about then. Surely you feel it in your gut. So, we're going to get questions during these dreams. We can answer them right or wrong. I'm not positive what influence on the game it has getting the answers right and wrong is, but it will mention at the end of the game how many dreams you've had and whether you got answers right or wrong. So, clearly we're on a stage. Is that why I'm here? To perform? Pointing out the obvious. Typical of you. Alright, it's day 5. He feels a little better. Now, because we had that dream, we're going to have a few more bullets. You need something to eat? Well, we're going to take care of that. 37. Now, maybe I didn't get bullets because I didn't answer it correctly. Okay, let's brew some coffee. Now, we can't brew espresso. We can brew coffee, though. Coffee time. A regular cup of coffee. We could combine the coffee with stuff. Actually, I'm not sure if we can combine the coffee with stuff. So if, for example, we try to combine it with milk, I think I'll have it black. Yep, a regular cup of Joe. An average Joe, you might say. So drink up. Ah, I do feel a bit refreshed. And the breakfast of champions, squid on a stick. Where is it? Yeah, disgusting. Didn't fill me up, though. We'll get a little bit more water. And we'll water Chuck. How you doing, Chuck? Sir Chuck. Oh, he doesn't need water. That's alright. We'll come back later when he does. Okay, back into the basement. Now, the basement is a little different than other levels. Well, the first floor and the second floor. If I can do this the right way, we'll only ever have to be down here once. I don't always pull it off the right way, though. There's an electricity symbol and some writing on it. Look like it's directions to the emergency generator. Alright, so that kind of lightning bolt looking symbol looks like it's at the south of this passage, then off to the right. That's where we want to go to get to the generator. Now we want the generator on so we can activate the elevator. It's blocked on the other side. Uh-oh, come here, you. Missed. Oh, there's 2 of them. And that one decided to go up on the ceiling. You see, that one went back behind me, so let's drop a flare. And we're still going to take these suckers out. You don't have to take these guys out, but we've already started. Get down, you. Take that. I'm going to try not to make a habit of that. The lock's broken. There's no way it will open. It's locked from the other side. Now this is the passage that will take us down to the generator room. We're going to skip it for the moment. I'm skipping it right now because, well, we can't really do much in the room at the moment, and I'd rather not waste resources going down there. Alright, but I am going to waste resources getting past these guys. How are we doing on health? I think we're okay. Ugh, what is that? Look at the writhing thing. Holy. Do the monsters do this? Is there someone inside this thing? I don't really want to stick around long enough to find out. Alright, so the writhing thing, well, we can do something with this. We can take a shot at it. If we take a shot at it, it is very bad for our mental health. But something really interesting happens if we take a shot at it, and I want to show off as much of the game to you as possible, so... What is this place? Some kind of tunnel? I'm afraid of being buried. I can't reach it. Looks like I'm trapped down here. No choice but to go deeper. But how much deeper does it go? Well, we're going to find out. So this is entirely optional. We don't have to do this. But I think what happens down here is interesting enough to show it off. Like these crystals. It seems to be alive. This is tremendously bad for our mental health. I don't know, like, an exact number I could tell you, but I know that this is something you don't want to normally do. It's just the light that makes it that color. That's all. I swear I can feel something like a heart beating. So if you're trying to go for a really good ending, doing this, bad idea. You abandoned me. You left me here. You again. Why don't you leave me alone? Because you can't leave me like this. And now she's a monster. That's something that could have happened back up when we found her behind the bars. No!